Testing, testing, testing. Alright, there's a bit of delay, but that's normal. Alright. Hello, hello, hello. And welcome to a stream of Dragon Quest Builders 2. Think Minecraft if it had a plot and was overhead like a dungeon crawler, I guess. Anyways, that's what we're doing today. I shall adjust the sound once we are able to, but you will have to give me a little bit of time. Until then, I am sorry if I am too soft. My only advice is to turn up the sound on your computer until such a time. Or don't, I don't know. Anyways, let's just go ahead and hop right into it. Let's not waste any more time. Because the game is certainly, certainly sick of waiting for us. Yes, I know, game. I know. You want me to start? Once again, this is a fresh file. So we're gonna experience the story together. I actually never finished the story. I know I've gotten really far in it, but I've never actually finished it. Oh, also, this is just like a... If you played the first game, have saved data, you get like a little hairstyle based on the first character. It's cute. It's time to design your character. Yes, there is a small bit of character design here. You get a bit more later, but let's give them. That's black's we're gonna get its skin. Alright, can't do blue skin, so we'll do something else. This. We'll make the hair blue. Yeah, that matches my coloration. And let's make this like this. Yeah, there we go. Enter a name. The name limit here is very, very small, so I'm gonna go. I have to skip some letters. Nope, nope, not even skipping the most letters is gonna fit. I'm short just one. Damn. We're gonna go Doppel. That sounds cute. Oh wait, hold on. That needs an L, so we're gonna have to cut off the T. Nope. Oh wait, hold on. Best we're gonna get. let's just go with regular Doppel then. Since it doesn't... Like, I kept looking at it, and it just... Nah. We'll just go regular Doppel. Because it doesn't want me to have fun with the length of my name. Oh, awesome. Okay, let's first mess with fucking sound. Let's put that at 4 for now. Not gonna mess with these. Camera rotation. Let's keep it like that for now. Let's see how things go. Alright. I think these are good for now. Do 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 do. See, the Hoto stuff pack. The stackable slime recipe. Right, this is all the DLC. I don't know what any of this is for. Environmental. Knick-knack pack. Knick-knack paddywhack. Okay. Good to know. Venture forth, my child. Oh, wait, I know what this is. Venture forth, my child. Destroy all before you. So, this actually takes place after the events of Dragon Quest II. Thus descend the great and glorious High Priest Hargon, and Eo, his minions of mayhem, and march out rank upon rank to ravage the lands and strike fear to human hearts. Yeah, this one takes place in a post-successful playthrough of Dragon Quest II. The first one's actually in a world post-siding with the villain of Dragon Quest I. So something interesting there. Oh, Holy Father, the guild of mortal form, so that Malrath, Master of Destruction, might be reborn and the world be consumed by catastrophe. Alas, mighty Malrath was defeated at the hands of the despicable spawn Erdrick before Hargon's glorious vision brought to life. Oh, sweet, I got some EXP. Moon has waxed and waned many times since that fateful day. Now peace reigns supreme, and our order has been scattered to the four corners of the earth. Tell me, brothers and sisters, what does a monster do when backed into a corner? It bites, I say. Must do everything and anything within our power to bring the world to ruin. Huzzah! Huzzah! All hail Hargon! Praise be to Malrath! O hellish Father, hear our prayer, deliver us in this world of oblivion. Lead us ever onward as we build your domain of darkness together. Dragon Quest Builders 2. Doppel. You are the hero to save the world. Arise, my child, your destiny awaits.
That look on your face. I was only ribbing you, my child. You're no hero, I know that much. You're one of them builders, right?
Yes.
You'll want to watch that mouth of yours, girl. Tell you the truth, my lad. You with more than you bargained for. Though at least you're not a master builder. You might only be an apprentice, but that'll do. I actually got just the job for a lass like you. Want you wipe the sleep from your sockets? Come and meet me on the deck.
How to move. Open. Open. Kinda weird. Builder, I have something to tell you. Do you know that you can run by holding R while you move around L? I'm sure the extra speed will come in handy. Take care. Your highlights will show you meet your maker sooner than later.
Whee!
Builder, I have something to tell you. Press A when you want to examine something to strike up a conversation with someone. I suggest you remember this advice till the day you die. Oh, and one thing. Could you ask that girl in the brig to pipe down? She won't stop screaming. How does she expect you to rest in peace when she's being so noisy? Hey, they want you to shut the fuck up. Oh, hello. I couldn't help but overhear you hobnobbing with that dreadnought. So you're an apprentice builder, are you? I was going to ask if you'd come up with a plan to get us out of the ship. You're so far too much of a rank amateur to figure something like that out. Why in the goddess's name did I ever become a builder? If I'd been a farmer, or a miner instead, I've been left back to rot in this stinking sail. We thought the children of Hagar all but vanquished. They were running scared. How did they ever turn the tables on us like this? That was the guys in the back there. Alright. Let's see. Be back here. Ah, the builder. Tell me, girl, did the children of Hagar frighten you? You wish to flee from this floating coffin. These waters are cursed. Strange voices carry across the waves, and many vessels vanish from the vapor. The crew's victims to an unknown fate. Now you're scared. Not as scared as I am, I assure you. I'll be off this death trap the first opportunity. At least you're honest. Hello. Ooh, a slime.
This is where we store cargo. Real sliminators like me call it the hold.
Or sliminators.
Say, you wouldn't be that apprentice builder I've been hearing about, would you? They say you can make all sorts of stuff from just a few bits and bobs. I didn't know you would build just do that. As magnificent, Hargon said. Destruction awaits all that is built. To think of all that hard work going to waste. Up here, builder. Stairs are no match for you. I see. You can't keep a good girl down. Now, there's no doubt of spotted. We're sailing on this open ocean. No chance of escaping, so don't even bother trying. Not that you get very far anyways, you're nothing but skin and bones. Here, get this down on your belly. It's fresh from the captain's table. Which is where I sit, by the way. I can't remember when she last ate. Hi Shiva, welcome to the stream. The thoughts of food making her stomach starts rumbling. Believe it or not, the kelp can be eaten. Select with some arrow thing and press X to eat it. Doing so will refill your fullness gauge and replenish some health. Welcome to the stream. We're playing Dragon Quest Builders 2. Dowdy one? But that kelp's pretty tasty, isn't it? The pungent aroma, slimy texture makes for a spine-tingling combination. You should thank your lucky stars you got to scoff down a scrumptious snack. This'll be the last meal you ever eat. Yep, you heard me right. You'll be dead soon enough. But don't worry, you won't be shuffling off this mortal coil just yet. I got plenty of hard graft for you. Be getting on with you first. You like that lily look off your face? I'm not gonna send you off to the cemetery anytime soon. How am I feeling today? I'm feeling alright. What about you, Shiva? Also, your name color changed in between those statements. So long as you got some life left in you, I'll give you a chance to keep hold of it. But you'd better follow my orders to the letter. What's that? You want to know who we are and what you're doing? If you're that desperate to find out how far up the creek you are without a paddle, I might add, go and talk to those 5 monsters beneath the flag over there. Doing good. Changed my name to Pink because MC started streaming. I wanted to support all his Pink chat. Ah, I see. I hope he's having a good time of it. You're that apprentice builder that we nabbed in Kelton, and aren't you? I must admit, I feel few pangs of sympathy for you. It's not very nice to know that your end is nigh. Well, if you isn't your builder, you're your apprentice, but you're passing around like your older boss. Honestly, you can't go anywhere today without bumping into the intolerant little builders hell-bent on undoing all of our hard work. We're going down the pond, that's for sure. All only sources to eliminate troublesome business like one by one. You guys supposed to be baby talks, or do you just have your mouth full? Or is it because your tongue's hanging out your face? Then I realized I could do custom colors, so I picked my shade of blue and then made it slightly different. Because, I don't know, edgy. This ship, it keeps swaying from side to side. I feel a bit seasick. What's that? Do you want to know what we're sailing to? I haven't the foggiest. The higher-ups would never tell stuff like that to a lowly little draki. Hello, woman. You're the last surviving member of the Children of Hargon. Or we're the last surviving member of the Children of Hargon. One who didn't get squashed. Trying to bring this world to its knees. All in the name of great and glorious High Priest. What's with that slurping? I'm just salivating at the prospects of squashing you humans once and for all. Stop that. Okay. Mono, Konok, Moonbrook, Fluffo. With these 3 kingdoms did come the hated heroes, the scions of Erdrick, Lane Almighty, Hargon Low. With his dying breath, our exalted leader surrendered his mortal form so that Mataroth, the Lord of Destruction, could be born. Alas, he too was vanquished. Does that mean all hope is lost? No, I say. Hargon's ambitions did not perish with him. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day we'll reduce this world to ruin. Neat. Your crew's weird. So you talk to the rest of the crew, eh? Pretty little blighters, aren't you? So now you know, we're the last surviving Iver the children of Hargon, loyal servants of the mighty master of destruction himself. That means you builders are our sworn enemies. We're sailing the ocean blue, rounding up pesky vermin like you, along with anyone else who gets in our way. You want to know where we're going to do with all these builders? Only the higher-ups know for sure, but it'll be... Make no bones about it, I reckon you lot are up for the job. Still, that doesn't mean we can't make the most of these little times you got left. Just be thankful you gotta be some benefit as your final moment draws ever closer. Neat. Listen up, Builder. Unless you want to spend the rest of your life behind bars, or worse, you'll do as I say. So here's the deal. Alright, last night's storm messed up the ship good and proper. I want you to make things ship-shape around here again. To start with, I want you to break up all the driftwood strewn around the deck. Bring me the wood when you're done. Go on, chop chop. Fist of steel! Wapow! Alright, there's one more hanging around somewhere. Ah, there it is. I missed it. There we go. Well, my deck looks in much better shape now that we've picked up all that wood. No flies on you, eh? Still, I suppose if been given a chance to save your sorry skin, we'll tend to give you a kick up the thorax, or coccyx. You want to know why I'm giving you this chance? Truth is, the swords serving the master of destruction, not surprised, are not supposed to fraternize with your kind. Considering the state of my ship, I've got no other choice. Anyway, it's not like you're a proper builder. You're only an apprentice at the end of the day. I'm sure it's fine. We wouldn't forsake me for a little thing like this, right? Anyways, I think we've chewed the fat long enough. If you want to cling on to your life for a little longer, I suggest you continue working like a dutiful little builder you are. Just remember, you get all sorts of useful materials by smashing things up. Just be careful. That's what you bash doesn't bash you back. You're an odd one. Since the moment I let you out of that cell, you've been skirting around my deck, chatting with my crew without a care in the world. If anything, I wager you actually enjoyed this. There might be something wrong with you. I can't explain it in any other way. I'm a gamer, an elite gamer. What? I don't know what that is. Don't worry about it. I mean, why would you wear that dopey girl in your dopey marsh? Faced with the same fate, most prisoners be scared witless, but not you. You what? You always look like that when someone's got a job for you? Well, it seems you aren't scared of us at all. I better keep you busy, or who knows what you might try to pull. Luckily, there's plenty for you to get going on with. For starters, all the boys on deck. I've got jobs that you're doing. Report back to me when you've sorted them out. I didn't watch you, builder. I saw you scrabbling around the deck, greedily pocketed all the wood you could find. The raging tempest that struck last night washed all the navigation lights overboard. But shut chains can be rebuilt, can they not? To wit, I wish for you to use the wood you collected to make some new torches. Do you see the worn-out workbench over there? Use it to make 5 torches. Here, leave this oil to craft them. Once you have the torches, you must put them back in their proper position. The 5 black blocks on will be your sign. There's one on the workbench. one by the workbench, 4 more around the stairs that lead below decks. Place 1 torch upon each block. Do not fail, builder. Craft the 5 torches, put them in place, return to me when you have finished the task. I built to order! I can make torches using the worn-out workbench with materials in my inventory. And snappy put down. Be placed upon other blocks. Select the item, scrolling over it, press X to put it down. Do. There we go. Seems you've done exactly as I asked. The guiding flame burns brightly as before. For ships such as ours, I could do with some being a touch more sinister. I do say so myself. That should be play. The deck is illuminated once more. I'll say, your propensity to create unsettles me. Not that it matters. You'll soon outlive your usefulness. But your work's not done yet. There are others aboard. Ship you'll find some useful. Good. Alright. Chat with you in a bit. Well, Fitton, the so-called builder. Anyone think you'd own the place the way you're strutting around the deck? Once with the attitude. You're running errands for the boys on Cap's orders. You want me to give you a job to do? Tell you what, you can help me. I ain't the bored of being stuck on this good-for-nothing ship. As long as you're not afraid to make your life in the line. Truth is, I'm wondering about building. Whether builders can fight, and you feel about mano-a-mano with a monster. Oi, you fancy taking a swing at that kid? Try not to kill her. Alright, better put the dukes up. I warn you. The skeleton soldiers are proper head kicks. Come on, find me up. The fight finished. If you can still walk. Alright. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, you're a better boxer than you look. I'll give you that. Still, the only thing that looks pathetic punches of yours hurt was my pride. Not that I should be surprised. Pretty bony for someone who claims to be a builder. That doesn't exactly bode well for your future career, does it? Lucky you don't have a future to speak of at all. Alright, be off with you. Go and tell the Brosen what a weakling you are. You fight worse than a wet washcloth, thanks. You fight like a cow cadaver. You builders really aren't cut for combat after all. What's that? You would have smashed in smithereens if you had a weapon. A likely story. You're gonna have to bash him upside the skull with one of those torches. You're such a whiz as whipping out. Don't make me laugh. Huh? What's that book you got there? Inspiration strikes. Eureka! Cypress stick. Don't just stand there smirking. Tell me what's so funny. You what? You just worked out how to make a cypress stick? Well, I never. Telling me that builders can invent things as well as make them? Well, don't just stand there looking glamorous. Put your money where your mouth is and make this cypress stick then. You know where the workstation is, right? And one more thing. Once you've made it, don't forget to equip it. Weapon's no use otherwise. Extra wheel, try cutting the cypress to deal more damage. Show me a cypress stick then. The Earth Genius returned, Cypress stick in hand. Now you really look the part. What'd he say? Fancy another crack at the old bag of bones. Now you got a weapon. Yeah. That's the spirit. I want to watch that marauder try and put himself back together once you're through with him. Oh my! Compound fracture! A bone-crushing defeat. I don't know if I pick myself after this one. Go on then, lads. Go and brag about beating me to the old bosun. Alright, will do. I'll beat his ass. Well, he certainly gave that pack of bones a good hiding. Just look at the state of him. The only thing he's good for now is feeding the dog. You what? You feel a bit sorry for him. That's a new one. I'll wager no human's ever shed a tear for a monster before. Just don't think you can butter me up by tickling my funny bone. Anyways, thanks for that, Doppel. It certainly helps pass the time, if nothing else. If you ever think I learned something, I even think I learned something today. You built a useless and fistfight with a weapon tear. You're not to be sneezed at. But you're not done for the day. Just yet. Not by a long shot. I got a feeling in my bones there's someone else on board who needs a helping hand. Alright. My, you've been busy, little lady, haven't you? First you made those torches, now aside for a step. One, you hardly call yourself a builder without one's tools of trade. Why, you're who's builder? Do you even have any? No. Alas not, other than that simple cypress stick, you haven't a single tool upon your person. Such a shame. Well, I think we'd ought to do something about that, aren't we? I've confiscated this pair of gloves to the builder in the bridge below deck. Now they're yours. With these equipped in, you'll be capable of hoisting up a host of other objects without the need to smash them first, ideally for organizing your articles in an orderly fashion. So without further ado, take your newfound gloves and gather up the barrels strewn on higgledy-piggledy about the deck and place them on the mat beside me. I got gloves. ZR. Okay, can't make multiple things. Do. Do. Wonderful work, 60 perfectly positioned barrels. I'm sure you agree that a pair of gloves is an indispensable tool for any builder. I was under the impression that the youth of today was nothing but a small, work-shy wastrels, but based on your showing just now, I may have to reassess my stance. Alas, no matter the blood, sweat, and tears you shed in servitude, you'll always be a builder, the eternal enemy of our exalted order. I fear your time among us will be but short, and your fate is not for me to decide. That is the captain's responsibility. It would appear you have attended to everyone's errands. What do you mean, among us? Hurry along and inform the captain that you require some more back-breaking chores. Alright, thank you. What a nice young lady. Not bad, not bad. Looks like you've done everything the lad That's good. Nice to see a human working her fingers to the bone for us monsters. Not a word of complaint, neither. I doubted it before. I'm certain now you actually look like you actually like this sort of thing. You're a proper weirdo, you know that? Thank you. That wasn't a compliment. Still, I will be satisfied to hear from the horse's mouth, so to speak. Do you enjoy building things? Yes, I've played Minecraft. Of course you do. It's what gets you out of bed in the morning. I can tell from the look on your fleshy face. You got all the makings of a master crafter, and that's why we can't let you live. Well, what's with you builders being our mortal enemies and everything? I can't exactly have you running disturbing building like Billy O. Now, okay. Sorry to say this, kid, but I'm going to have to sever that smiling skull from your shoulders right now. Just tickling your ribs. Don't look so scared. Not actually gonna lop your knock off, as long as you stay on my good side, that is. After all, I'm going to lose a willing worker like you. I reckon you got what it takes to get a cracking little cowgirl. What more? I like the cut of your jib. What do you say? Lassie, you're my skeleton crew. You don't have to say anything. I can tell you're too overcome with joy to thank me now. Actually, there's something else I've been meaning to ask you. What's that big book you've been looking around? Never seen anything like it before. I don't know how anyone can do the puff in this game, but given Toriyama has a part in it, someone's gonna try, by God. Welcome, Mr. Mustache, to Dragon Quest Builders 2. Side note, I do love how Puff isn't entirely sexual. It always has a connotation of being such, but there's always a twist. There is always a twist. Something always gets pulled. For example, in Dragon Ball, it was Oolong transformed. That was the twist. In Dragon Quest XI, there's a lot of twist. So, it's an onomatopoeia, so we all know what it's alluding to. Which, yeah, and I get that, what it alludes to, but I like the fact that it has, like, a twist that just, like, pulls you out of it just immediately. There was the cloud one, there was the one where it was a dude massaging you. There's one in 8 that she puts these slimes up to your face. There's always a twist. Now, where does rain come from? What do you mean, where'd this rain come from? It's been cloudy. Ah! Have to tell me later, lassie. Looks like there's another storm rolling in. It was my favorite when you do it just because she looks incredibly pissed off when it happens to her. I haven't finished 8. I played a fair bit of it. I think. But I haven't finished it. Oh, so this auto scrolls. This is your world to create and yours to destroy. Be like, mine are clearly better. No, don't do me, my child. Who's talking? Oi, cloth ears. Where are you gawking at? Didn't you hear me? I told you to get your fleshy rump below deck and into the hold. It's far too dangerous up here for a landlubber like you. To be fair, isn't wrong. This goes fine, especially to pretty me. She is very pretty. Given my taste in women, though, I 100% Jade. Like, god damn! Wow, what the heck's going on? Ow. Captain! Come to the hold, quickly! We're in deep goo-goo down here! Blimey, I don't like the sound of this. Hold tight, I'm on my way. You alright there, Builder? I can't be stopping to help you. Help some human. I've got to get to the hold. I'll be alright. Just give me a moment.
Just say, Jessica has a pretty apple jiggly personality. I've only played the 3DS version. So, you know, graphic constraints. So shit, I do know that. I've seen the art. Actually, just to double check, Jessica's the mage, right? That uses a whip. I just want to double check because it's been a while. Like, dude, can you imagine being a preteen going through puberty, seeing girls clears 24/7? Yeah, that is a lot of anime.
Oh God, preserve us. This is bad. Really bad. Hey, Builder, you're burning backside in here. Or pronto, I need your help.
Working on it. Sorry for the delay, Captain.
Get over here, Builder. What took you so long, eh? I got bad news, Builder. Means we've been swept right into a reef, and rock's gone clean through the hull. If we don't fix this fast, we'll be heading down to Davy Joe's locker. I don't know if this will work, but try cramming some crates into the hull. Got a pair of gloves, don't you? So use them.
I'm conflicted about the 3DS version. On one hand, it has a lot of content, I wish it was on the PS2 version. On the other hand, it's censored as hell. I'm not surprised it's censored as hell. But at the same time, the irony is that some of the games on the 3DS and Switch actually weren't censored as much compared to their PS4 counterparts, which is endlessly hilarious. Also, I didn't read that. Something about hitting us.
Oh, throw me a bone, not more holes.
What holes? Oh, those holes.
Wow, taking on more water. Gotta do something. Use more crates and plug up them holes.
Done and done.
You're a lifesaver, Builder. Or no, I owe you one. Our running with that rock has made mincemeat of my hull. Next wave that hit us could. Me and my big fucking mouth. Wow, I knew it. It's a race against time, Builder. Cram some more crates into these holes and hurry.
I'm especially salty since it was my first entry. It's my favorite, not even just a case of TNA straight up lowered the drastic nature of the cutscenes. By drastic nature, do you mean like plot-wise, or do you mean just with the graphical limitations? Done and done, sir.
You shored up my ship good and proper, Builder. I don't know where we'd be without you. She'll hold for now, but no one knows how much long.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, throw me a bone. We're done for. Holy moly, look at that one. We don't have a crate big enough to plug up a hole that size.
And look at all those materials I get.
That's it, Builder. It was nice knowing you. Don't forget me, Builder!
Captain, no! Captain! You know he threatened to kill you. Yeah, but he was nice! No, I didn't beat it. I haven't finished it. I know the last thing I did, and this was years ago because the 3DS copy I have for it is in another state. With a bunch of my other stuff. The last thing I know I did was some church-related thing, and I recruited some dude. And then the last thing I did was go metal slime hunting with everyone. He looks so grumpy. He's like, I'm good at this part. Let's kick some ass. Oh Jesus, that's it. Okay. Well, there comes a point where you have to try and save the descendants of the sages who are trapped for assassination. In one case, the sage turned to a vain and pompous asshole who abuses his indentured servant. In one scene from the PS2 version to emphasize this, he makes the servant eat from a dog bowl in front of the entire town. 3DS version scene is cut entirely. Ah. I do remember seeing someone with a similar attitude to that, but I don't know if that was the same guy. Because I know we dealt with a massive douche in the cathedral. But it's been a while, so I don't remember the details. I really like that this intro reflects where you pick the boy or girl character instead of just defaulting as a boy. Yeah, that is a nice touch. They do show them both in the car scene, but for most of the scenes of action, they show the one you picked. I do like that. Also, welcome to the stream. Hydrate and stretch. Alright, Ophelli. Thank you, thank you. In other cases, when the major antagonist is being taken over by a curse that is quickly going up his arm, in desperation he pulls out a knife and stabs into a forearm to stop the curse. This scene is censored, however, the guy just casts a spell instead. Care package 1 AM edition. Aw, thanks, Ophelli. Side note, I think the spell might have at least been a smarter attempt if it was a curse. I do not feel sleep, I feel regret. Greetings, Doppel. Aw. Anyways, let me get that stretch and hydrate in. And then we shall continue. Like, bruh, I didn't know Square Enix was taking notes from 4Kids. Once again, I think a spell might be a better approach for a curse than stabbing. Unless it was like a sacred dagger or some shit. Alright, what game is this exactly? Are we Robin Crusoe or something? It is Dragon Quest Builders 2, aka Minecraft if it had a plot. It was a physical curse, literally veins going up his arm. I see, I see. Oh my god, Minecraft! Wakes on a sandy shore. Seems she is washed up on a desert island along with the wreckage of the skeletal ship. So let's take a look around, see what she can see. Doop doop doo 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 doo. Let's be sure to grab some shit. Make sure I got enough shit. All I'm saying is I love Dragon Quest VII for both its beauty and graphic content. Oh wait, no, that's 8. Why did I misread that? Why isn't this one breaking? Oh wait, it's not breakable. I get what's going on. Only some of these are breakable. And look what they massacred my boy. It's an open world 3D POV, or third person POV Minecraft. You know, you're not entirely wrong. It is aping that vibe, but it does many things that are very different from Minecraft, besides just having a plot. But a lot of that comes in later. But we'll see. Or, well, we'll show you. I want to say town management is one, but Minecraft does have a very clunky version of that too. Town management is one. And it has a very, like, distinct way you do it. And as you go through the worlds, you get more and more technologically advanced. Well, I say worlds, but the islands and areas. And they'll be, like, themed. Like, the first area we're going to go to, I'll go ahead and spoil, it's going to be about farming. We're going to learn how to farm. And then we bring back our knowledge, seeds, and some people from that area and use it to work on our island. Really is its own thing, but Minecraft JRPG is a good elevator pitch. It really is. A lot of actual Minecraft's actually real and really hidden. Example, listen to this question mark, no one, cause music. Well, here's the thing though. This one doesn't have its lore hidden. This one has its story on display because it's an RPG. The Dragon Quest fighting in this game's okay. Not in the most well written, but also gets the point across. I think the way it treats Malroth is really nice. I do think that part of it was done alright. It's not super deep like other Dragon Quest games, but it's enjoyable. Whole place deserted. Where is this place anyways? I didn't even get here. A chest, but it looks more 3. like Still say my guilty pleasure is Dragon Quest 9. Okay, I'm gonna put it out there. I've only played Dragon Quest Builders, Builders 2, 8 on the 3DS, and 11. And I've played various versions of 11, and I love 11. That's why I was streaming it, but my current issues right now, I can't stream the file that I was streaming. I don't know what is Dragon Quest. You can start bullying me. Nah, we ain't gonna bully you. Don't worry. Dragon Quest is just a JRPG series. It's actually the series that, like, codified what a lot of RPGs are. Sort of RPG. It is the RPG. I'll just say that 9 is a DS clone of 3. I think I heard that. I think I heard that because I was talking to someone at some point a while back. They were excited for something's release, and they were telling me like this in post. And they were just like, but then I was disappointed, it was just a remake. DQ itself is a landmark game. It was one of the pioneered a lot of JRPG mechanics. Yeah, forward to the new DQ monsters based off Dragon Quest IV, which is my favorite entry so far. I haven't played them all. More than just Dragon Quest IV, it actually seems to be based not just, well, I guess story-wise, kind of like with the Builders game, it's using the same world / cast as Dragon Quest IV, but it's actually based off the Dragon Quest, I want to say, Joker series? I don't remember what those were all called. Does RPG mean role-playing game? Yes, it does. So when you come from the other side of the rocky cliff, I'd be able to dig up some sand and get to the other side. say a cool thing about the game. I'm not sure if you beat 11 yet. I've almost beat it on my own. Like, I'm just doing a bunch of extra stuff, basically, before going to face the final dude. Rupee or Rubus? What? Island of Awakening, the land of infinite opportunity. Awakening, is this Zelda all over again? Not gonna spoil. Well, I guess you're far enough, then. A really cool thing is that the game takes place in two parallel universes that all stem from 11, which is chronologically the first. Yeah, I don't think you actually technically learn that it's technically the first until after you beat the final boss, because of the themes that they bring up with it. Also, the slight difference of Erdwin and Erdrick. The MC is holding the block, which is the size of their head. It is quite the twist that 11 is, like, you gotta wonder, is it just like a parallel version of 3 then? We are a strong individual. Really recommend that you play Dragon Quest V, though. That game is a masterpiece. What systems is it on? That's important for access reasons. And potentially having to emulate reasons.
Finally, a live one. Say, you wouldn't happen to know how we wound up here, would you? On a ship that sank, then you woke up on this beach?
That's the hard part. Most modern things, it's on smartphones. I'd say you'd have to emulate it. I know a lot of Dragon Quest games are on smartphones, but what did it originally appear on? I'm curious now. Like, I know the first 3 were on the Nintendo and Super Nintendo. I think the Famicom or Super Famicom. Ah, so it was still in that. Jesus. They had a lot of entries on the same consoles. Actually, side note. I know a lot of the re-releases for 3 get some slack for the music, but I really do like the updated graphics of the re-releases of 3 or 1, 2, and 3 on Switch. I love that. At some point, I should do a streaming playthrough of 3, maybe have some people I make just for my party, since you can name them and whatnot. Takes it as someone who's been hunting the game for years. 4 through 6 are near impossible to get. Ouch.
How come you didn't Clark it too? What's your story?
Also, I'm guessing Clark it means die. Also love how Dragon Quest is just European stereotypes of series. And if you're not a European stereotype, you are a stereotype of how a European might have seen a different country. For example, Hoto, where everyone just speaks in haikus.
Every single fucking thief has a Cockney accent. Your name's Doppel. You're an apprentice builder. Never heard one of them before. Congratulations, I guess.
What European stereotypes? Mostly British. Super British. Like, if you've ever heard any of the voice, at least cast, of 11, since that's the most recent one that's on a lot of things, they are very, very British. Brits, Italian, French, everyone. Yeah. I don't know if they ever got Germans, though. Imagine a random guy with the Barrett and say, "Oi!" with the I don't think I've ever seen anyone with a beret on. Oh wait, no, that's wee wee. Why do I learned that. I'm a failure. Anyways, my name's Malroth. Hey, you want to see something really gruesome? Follow me. He just yelled, "Hoy!" That made me jump. Bro, that one kid from the port town in 11 was straight up Italian stereotype. That port town was an Italian stereotype. Surprised he didn't say straight up say Mamma Mia. What's the matter? Mamma Mia. Dick has a... You're not squeamish, are you? Come on. You won't be disappointed. I found dead bodies. We can eat them. We won't go hungry. Fine. More for me. Oi, it's that way. We got an ad break coming up. I think about it. Or now that's what I call dead in the water. Now you never seen anything like this before. Didn't really want to. Seems like you and me are the only survivors from the shipwreck. What's that? You don't remember seeing me on board. If it wasn't on your ship, how did I... What the... Hey, that girl isn't dead after all. Dang, they're fast. My friend is cursed. I need the magic wand to cast him. God damn it, Mr. Mustache. Gotta get me cancelled. Looks like she sounds in a pretty bad way, though. Should be the right thing. Put her out of her misery. I'm not gonna kill her, dude. Hey, wrong time. I know you're not. Can you get canceled for doing silly jokes with a French person? I am not wrong, and you goddamn know it. I know, and that's the awful part of it. But people without context. Anyways, ad's gonna start, so I'm gonna take that opportunity to pee. I'll BRB. Alright, we're back. Okay, Doppel, now reading what I typed out for you. But imagine the kids doing the hand motions. I was thinking of that while I went to use the restroom. Also, I also imagine just like the quickest way we could have gotten them all to turn on Jasper be like, quick! He likes pineapple on pizza! Kill him! We just come back, he's like, he's being burned at the stake. Not help the kid's case at all since his name is literally Doge. Where am I? How did I get here? Prepare for one of the whiniest bitches I've ever come across. Eep! You're pirates, aren't you? Filthy freebooting brigands. Who shall take me captive, demand a ransom for my safe return? Ah. Oh yeah, we're coming up to one of the DQ tropes, the illusion of choice. There she goes. She's got a mouth on her, hasn't she? That's just an RPG thing, let's be honest. Only one way to make sure she shuts up for good. Mind if I do the honors? Not if you're gonna spell honors like that. What? It's how you properly spell it. There's no response. It's just a corpse. A slime corpse. Cough, Prince of Gilstable. Hey, old mateys, get ready to get this lad on board. Yeah, we're coming up with one of the funny. Oh wait, I already read that. Cough. Yeah, let's clean up the beach. Actually, Dragon Quest was one of the first RPGs I've ever played that actually had the whole, you can't read the sign, and from this side. I thought it was funny as shit. Get away from me, you villains! You're going to take me captive, at least tell me where we are and how I got here. Well, we're on an island with nothing but sand, rock, and a few corpses to keep us company. You know, we need them. Stop that. Fine. Once I washed up here with Doppel when your ship sank. Just a moment. Do I know you? Yes, I remember. You're the builder from the ship. The one who ran around grinning while those horrid monsters barked orders at you. Knew you were in cahoots with him. That means it's all your fault. Well, what are you gonna do about it? TQ11. In here, nah, I don't want to help the mermaid. Jade Roundhouse. After your ass is just knocked out, he would love to help you. No, what she said. Isn't that right, 11? You have to make things we need to survive while we wait for a rescue party. Oh well, alright. Even a rank amateur like you should be able to use that worn-out workbench outside to make the most basic essentials. Beats the ever-livish enemies. Players, me too? I'm Lulu, by the way. Now, we'll need to hold out here until help arrives. Let's see. Demands indeed. We need shelter from the elements while we wait to be rescued. Rather not die of exposure before then. The walls must be at least 2 blocks high. Need a door for getting in and out. Why not use the old shack? It's rather worse for wear. Not sure, but I'm sure you can fix the place up. You can salvage some of the decking from the wreckage to patch up the holes. Use those gloves of yours to pick it up. You won't have to worry about splinters that way. No idea how long it takes for a search party to locate us. We'll need to find enough sustenance to tide us over until we get rescued. Until we're rescued. That'd be a scowwinkle or two on the seashore. They're edible as long as you give them a good grilling on the bonfire first. Need some wood to build a fire. Luckily for us, plenty of pieces of driftwood and broken barrels from the shipwreck lying around. May as well put them to use. Now, I can't be expected to put my head down for the night on these lumpy old rocks. I need a proper bed if I'm to get my beauty sleep. Can't imagine you capable of building 4 posters, so we shall have to make do with 3 piles of straw bedding. Place them in the room when you're done. Hey, don't start telling us what to do, bossy boots. Who made you the leader here anyways? Oh, pipe down, you Neanderthal. You don't even have the common decency to wear a proper shirt. Oh, I'm sorry. I just got washed up here. The fuck you criticizing my attire for? Don't think you're impressing anyone with those oh-so-mighty muscles and those rock-hard abs and oh god! Yeah. She fell fast. Say that again, I'll show you how mighty these muscles are. Flexes, his shirt rips off. Oh, some interesting news for JP. Doppel getting Gouda Gouda late November, Christmas event in December. Yeah, I heard the Gouda Gouda event was coming up. Maybe they'll actually use some of the people they haven't fucking used yet. Or, well, they've made designs for, but haven't made servants yet. Oh, Builder, you'll do these little favors for me, won't you? You'll save me from the savagery. Alright. That's wonderful. You can do exactly as I ask. I mean, it benefits me too, so, you know. Consider these little tasks as training exercises if you like. And then, when you become a fully fledged builder, you have me to thank for it. Training exercises? Who does this girl think she is? Here's the thing, people are doing this math, and it seems like FGO's been in 3-week event structure and going back to 2-week events. I guess that depends on how much content is in the event. If that's a good or a bad thing. Like, if they keep the shop to a reasonable rate of what 2 weeks are, rather than the expansion of 3 weeks amount, then it's a bit more understandable. Granted, the time gates kind of mess with that a lot, too. Remember what I said before about putting her out of her misery? How about that we put her out of our misery instead? Been 3 weeks being controversial since it came out, so I guess this angle are now wanting to go back to how it used to be, supposedly anyways. I mean, as long as it's balanced, fine. I don't really care. I'll roll with whatever, and just try to do what I can. As long as I can get what I want, I'll be okay. That's sort of my look on it. The girl really gives me the hump. First she won't stop whining. And then the moment she wants something done, she's barking out orders like we're her servants. Don't let her boss you around, okay? You're a builder at the end of the day, not her shivvy. Yeah, I know she's stranded here too. That doesn't mean you have to help her. Don't be such a soppy sad case. She's a castaway at the end of the day, same as us. Gotta look out for number 1, and that's my motto. By the way, I've been meaning to ask. You said you were a builder. That's something to do with a duck nose? Hi, welcome to the stream. Wait, a raid? Kind of patient with FGO2, despite how much fans demand for change. Lizango made it clear that the change of man with Aniplex type moon it usually take up to 6 months. Anyways, hi Cat, welcome to the stream. We're playing Dragon Quest Builders. Thanks for the raid.
Well, whatever this builder business is all about, I'll help you, but only I don't have to hang out with her. Decided which of her errands to do first? Anyways, welcome. What? What are we guessing? I gotta follow. Aww, that's wonderful. If it was up to me, I'd mend those walls were here, just stuff some planks in the halls. And hey, presto! We're building ourselves a brand new room, right? Let's be honest, I blank out the rest of her requests. Speak to her again, we need a reminder. Yeah, shut up so I can do my job. Oh, my feelings when Holocure doesn't have Botan. I'm sure they'll get to it. Flesh stream finally worked right. Hooray! Doppel, you repaired my room. What do you mean, my room? We all need shelter, bitch. Now I have somewhere to hide in safety should monsters attack. Not bad for a base apprentice. Just so you know, a room must have a door and wall at least 2 blocks high. That's the first rule of rooms. Bro, could they not have best line? They work on a lot of things. It's a fan-made project. Got them some slack. Hell, they released with only the Hollow Myth girls, and while those are the ones I am most familiar with, so I was fine with it. There's of course going to be people who aren't as into them, so you just gotta give it time. Also, still want Maureen. That she is notably absent, isn't she? Anyways, I'm ever so happy to have a proper place to stay. You two are very welcome to stop by anytime you like. How about I smack you through the door? But still, like, WW started with 70 falls and ended with 22. That's really good. Well, she seems pretty satisfied with the new room. Next up for dinner, she wanted to cook some scallywinkles on a bonfire, didn't she? Is that something you can do? Inspiration strikes! Bonfire. The deal with that book? Huh? You just invented bonfires and now you can build one if you have enough materials? Why am I air quoting everything? All you need to do is put together some wood and oil on that worn out workbench. Oh, if it's oil you need, I'll give you some. I wrung this out of a slime that got in my way earlier. Here. All you need now is wood. Girl says you can find driftwood and broken barrels on the beach. Whatever that means. What do you mean, whatever that means? Use your eyeballs. Anyways, you better get that bonfire built. He was starving her. Only put her in an even worse mood than she already is in. Alright. Open says me. What's that you made? It's hot as heck. Spits and crackles. Must be a bonfire. What do you... What's that you made? It's hot as heck. Malroth, I made fire. Are you a caveman? This is gonna be later. Behold, a wheel! Malroth, you're too easily impressed. Oh my god, red magic hurt Malroth! Are you sure you know what you're doing with that? No, you're not supposed to play with fire, right? Why? You know what fire is! Why were you shocked then? God damn it, Mel. I don't know why that was funny, it just was. I'm gonna let that cook while I go get some things, so I don't starve to death. Where the fuck is he going? Look, I know you're programmed to do stuff like that, but you weren't doing anything. You just kind of fucked off. Hey, Doppel, I want to ask you something. You're making and materials and builders, but any of that actually means? Will you quit air quoting every word I say? You want to smash things so you find here and there and get materials we can use to make new stuff? That's what being a builder is all about. Malroth, I swear to God, you are going in the ocean if you keep air quoting my words. Okay, I think I'm starting to get a clearer picture of what you guys do. Now, how come I don't know already? Look, there might be 10 a penny where you come from, but I'm telling you, never met a builder before. Well, not that I remember anyway. When I get my memory back, I'll tell you all about my blissful builder-free childhood. In the meantime, you need a helping hand, smash stuff to get materials. I'm your man. Destroy pretty much everything I touch. So I love how not subtle Malroth's design is. I mean, it's not like JRPG designs have ever been that subtle. Especially in fucking Dragon Quest. Need we remember Jasper? None of those scallywinkles Lulu was asking for? Might be some knocking about the nearby. Keeping our eyes peeled and bag them for ourselves. Yeah, that was kind of why we came out here, dude. What's that funny looking thing you got there? It's called a clam. It'd be one of those scallywinkles that girl was jabbering about by any chance. She didn't say it was just a clam. Who the fuck calls them scallywinkles? Just gonna say, Jasper didn't have the double horns until the second half of the game. Malroth has them on the first scene. You know, you're right. But he still looked like a douche. Well, it seems pretty fishy to me. We ain't one of them raw, we chucking our up chunks. I'm still the break of dawn. Something I'd rather avoid. Okay, Malroth, I'm gonna blow your mind. You put the fleshy part of that over a fire, and it heats it up and cooks it through. And over time, you'll have a completed cooked scallywinkle. What are you talking about? Of course I'm not evil. I'm just a... What are you talking about? Of course I'm not evil. I'm just a huge, massive dick. Let's see here. Some more. I want to be full. Alright. That should do us nicely. Let's head back. Stop being a dick, Scott.
like South Park. I've seen plenty of South Park, but that doesn't ring a bell. Alright, bitch tits. It's the episode with the Canadian wedding. I'd probably have to rewatch it to remember. Careful, Doppel, the Scallywinkel just fell in the fire! Malroth. 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 Okay, one, I get we don't have a pan or anything, but... Come on! Don't be a caveman! Well, that must be how you cook it, so you builders can make food too. How do you function? I just imagine him kind of like Goku right now. He doesn't get how anything works, he just punches things. Still, be a little while till that Scallywinkel's completely cooked. Let's go and look for some more materials while we wait. An Ina raid? Hell yeah! Hi, Ina! Oh, buddy, Ray. He's flashing with the squirt god. Oh no! Too specific, I remember this game now. I miss when you caught up and bred monsters. Wait, you can breed monsters here? You know, after the tutorial for befriending a monster, I never used that again. I should probably do that this time. How's your stream going? Seems to be going rather smoothly. I have this bitch and a caveman, basically. And we lost the best character, the skeletal captain. That aroma. Is that the smell of succulently? You seared Scallywinkel? I must have it. Fine. Oh, nom 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 nom. The scent of the seaside combined perfectly with the gravely crunch of the sand grains. That means I probably need to wash it out more. Simply irresistible. Captain, may your bones continue to rattle at the bottom of the ocean. But you don't have to limit your culinary repertoire to Scallywinkles, you know. See if anything else that looks vaguely edible. Try cooking it on the bonfire. I find a cooked meal much more filling than raw fare. It makes me feel healthier too. Just remember that cookery is all about experimentation. Not that you're going to be able to cook more than one item at a time for like 2 or 3 islands. Oh, how rude of me. You finally realized? I just realized I never asked your names. Doppel and Malroth, you say. You know, you're a builder, Doppel, but what do you do, Malroth? I hit things. Well, I actually don't know what I do. I woke up on this island, I can't remember anything before that. Memory's completely blank. Well, an apprentice builder and her amnesiac friend, what an unexpected partnership. We're not partners. I think a guy like me would team up with a puny little runt like her. Must be dreaming. I hit things murder carp in most games I play with him. Yo, bro was surprised when I made a bonfire, and then I started cooking in it. Not gonna lie, it gives off Bulma vibes, like early Dragon Ball Bulma vibes. I mean, yes-ish. Bulma at least got reasonable once there was some semblance of normalcy. But she was constantly having to play the straight man. I slash things, thank you very much. Speaking of dreams, starting to feel a little drowsy. Been a long, stressful day. That seared scallywag has filled me up nicely. So, Doppel, any progress with straw bedding I asked you to make? Really rather... They're ready to hit the hay. She actually is hitting things with the sharpened side of a blade.
Eureka! I learned how to put straw together. Please don't be too shocked, Malroth. Here we go. And the bucket again. You invented this time. I've invented how to push straw together. That's I can make straw bedding out of dry grass. I think I saw somewhere dry and grassy along the shore to the west. And be what you're looking for? I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna let this cook while we're gone. Alright, Malroth, I'm gonna need you to not quotation marks everything I say. Imagine the culture shock this guy would have visiting Farmer Brown. So co-op. Also Doppel co-op works on PC. Awesome! Awesome, awesome, awesome. The only complaint I've ever heard with co-op for Cimarron Kagura is that the servers were dead. So you had to get friends to do so. As such, that means I'm gonna have to re-download Peach Please Splash. Need a nice splash some girls, lol. I don't know how much straw or dry grass we're gonna need, but yeah. Oops. Uh-oh. Let's get a team together and splash! It's wave-based mock splashing and to defend the base. What do you think of the final boss? Is the music begging? I've never actually gotten to the final boss of this game. Peach Blue Splash. The only game where it's appropriate to say all the girls are soaking wet. Yeah, because its only competitor is like fucking Splatoon, and they die when they get water on them. Alright, watch this, Malroth. I'm gonna blow your mind. Also, first, I'm gonna collect this. Start cooking another one. Alright, Malroth. I'm gonna blow your mind here. Behold, straw scrunched together. Oh my god, sorcery! Beat Splash is one of the only games in the franchise that doesn't have anything really inappropriate. You gotta love the light blur. What's funny is that the light blur is actually canon, according to Essentials Versus. So, Murder Carp, I actually saw a meme about that. I'm gonna save it if we ever do this game ever again. Let's see if Malroth is Knuckles from Sonic Boom. Yeah, but that Knuckles actually had some random points of smartness, which just made it funnier. Malroth has an open book, puts on a pair of glasses. Oh wait, I can't read. Man, that was such a good cartoon. The games might not have been great, but god, that cartoon was fucking brilliant. It was gold. This is wonderful, Doppel. You made a bed for me and a couple for yourselves, too. Of course we did. Take a nap during the day will help recharge our energy. After the sun goes down, we'll be able to while away the dark and dangerous night in the dreamland. I wonder what Mama and Papa would say if they knew I was rubbing shoulders with a builder on a deserted island, no less. See Sonic Prime yet? I've seen Season 1, I still need to see Season 2.
when the children of Hargon attacked my home town on Riddleport, my parents were caught up in the fighting. Mechanical monsters murdered them in cold blood. The cartoon was brilliant, but I don't know what happened to Knuckles. Art design was completely wrong, but Knuckles definitely was the one with the wisdom and burns. Probably tell Roy Mustang had a hell of a fun time voicing Knuckles. Wait, that was Roy Mustang's voice actor? That's awesome. But yeah, Knuckles' design was kind of wonky there. Everyone's designs in Boom. I mean, Sonic's okay. Actually, no. Actually, come to think of it, no. Just Knuckles was the weirdest one. All the bandages and whatnot, and up to personal taste. Yeah, Knuckles was the only really, really weird one. The Eggman design was alright. The soup is cold, but the salad is hot! How is that even possible? So I stowed away on that accursed ship, hoping to avenge their deaths, but I caught before I had the chance to do anything. I'll know what happened next. Oh, Papa, Mom, may be ruined on island these two lumbering lumsacks, but I shall survive. Pray that you watch over me in these trying times. They lost the way with Knuckles' design. Here's I tried to make an edgy Knuckles design. The show was like, fuck it, make him part of the show. Anyway, thank you both for so much. We're sorting out sleeping arrangements. It's been a long, hard day. Suggest we all get some well-earned rest. Let's see now. You repaired the room, sorted out my sleeping arrangement, made me supper. I do believe that's everything. I must say, it's a real relief to have a builder around. Judging by the quality of work, one would never imagine you're still only learning the ropes. Still can't believe the show referenced Chris Chan of all things. I'm afraid that's a joke that goes over my head. You'll have to explain it to me. I know we're stranded here, but in a weird way, I'm actually looking forward to it. Give you even more work to do, so you might blossom as a builder. Trust me, you don't want to know. I know they had an entire episode dunking on their fan fiction writers. Did it have anything to do with that? The character was specifically Chris Chan? Oh no. Fast-way life might be a little less luxurious than I'm accustomed, but even so, I think this could be a fun little adventure. As for you, Malra, I think it would be the perfect opportunity to absorb a little culture, maybe even some manners. Now then, Doppel, I want you to go out. First light every morning, there's 30 scallywinkles, 50 strips of kelp, and must all be cooked by lunchtime, or I shall be cross. Surprised you don't know him. Chris Chan is probably internet's most infamous lolcow. Guy is fucking nuts. Well, I grew up in the sticks with very limited internet access. Now Luna might calm down a bit when she got what she wanted. She's as big as a pain in the neck she ever was before. So I'm impressed about all her nagging. You made everything we need to stay alive. Let me ask you this. Does the term Sonic Chew ring any bells? Not particularly. Pawns don't have good internet. God damn it. Wish I could do what you do. Hey, Doppel, I have a go on the workbench. I want to try making something myself. Alright. Night, Lulu. Been watching you make stuff all day. Pretty sure I know exactly what to do. Watch this, Doppel. Be a builder just like you. When else play Kagura Essentials Versus? Stage finishers are worth playing the game itself. Yes, I have played Essentials Versus. I love it. Sonic 2 is... You know what? I'm not gonna say it. I cannot possibly do Chris justice. Hi, Ghastly. Welcome to the stream. Love you too. Now then, what was it you do first? Literally hundreds of hours of documentaries dedicated to him. You play the other Sinron games as well sometimes. Yes, you should. Super Ghastly. Or so Ghastly. Chat is very welcoming of Ghastly. No, that's not right. Keep it up, dude. Damn it, why isn't this working? Alright, you asked for it. What did I do wrong? Doesn't make any sense. Why can I make things? This rate, I'll never be a builder. Ah, forget it. Not making stuff would be fun in games. It's actually way harder than it looks. Alright, Doppel. Why don't you build things for me from here on out? And seeing as you made all that stuff for Lulu, I think it's about time you even things up. Made something for me. I have an idea! You have an idea? Yes! Behold! A club. Is that for me? What would I want with a silly old stick? It's a thick stick. Not just a stick, it's an oaken club. Used to whack stuff? That sounds right up my alley. Alright, I'll take it. Give it here. Alright. There you go. Hey, this really is a club and a half. I wonder how it performs. Only one way to find out. Stand back while I give this beauty a few test swings. How's work going, Ghastly? Are you kicking its ass? I like it. No, I love it. Squishing slimes will be so much more satisfying now. Why is it when I say I have an idea, people always go, what are you exploding? What? You're disappointed with Neptunia, X-Sinron Kagura, Ninja Wars, no fanfare. It was just okay. It wasn't super spectacular, but it didn't feel like the Sinron Kagura game we've been waiting for years to play, because it was more a Neptunia game. That was part of the issue. So it was very restrained, and it only had literally 4 of the cast members. So yeah, it lacked a bunch. Think you made it with all that junk we found on the beach. You're amazing. Thanks, Doppel. Club's best present anyone's ever given me, I think. Doppel, can you feel that? Kind of evil aura. You coming from a monster. Whatever it is, way more dangerous than those scrawny little slimes we saw before. The combat game is pretty fun, but there's no clothing tearing. Yeah, there really isn't. And they have very limited sprites even for the dialogue thing, which is kind of disappointing. Good chance for us to learn a thing or two about how to fight. Let's follow my lead. Be scrapping with the best of them in no time. Watch this some down to the coast, the west. Come on, I want to break in my new club by breaking in that sucker's skull. Playing a tit and ass game with the publisher covering up the tit and ass. It wasn't that it was covered up, it just that it wasn't ever like brought into focus. Because once again, it was more a Neptunia game than it was a Sinron Kagura game. This game you're playing doesn't have monster breeding. That's why I love the Game Boy version of the game. I mean, this particular one doesn't have a Game Boy version. Both Builder and Builders 2 are both on Switch. The first Builders, I don't think... I'm pretty sure that game flew under the radar like a lot. And I actually tried it out, and I enjoyed it. Never finished it, though. Pretty sure I got to the last world, though. Monster Hunter World's always going to be my favorite. That's a different series entirely. High five! Monster Warrior. Okay. Whoa, what was that? You stuck your hand out just then. I got this irresistible herb to slap it. It's called a high five. Oh right. It's called a high five. I'm gonna high five your face if you keep quotation marking my words. Quit doing air quotes. Some friend to do to celebrate a job well done? I never thought about it myself as a touchy-feely type, but maybe we can make an exception for that high five malarkey. Huh. Anyways, how do you enjoy the battle? I don't know about you. I'm fitter already. Level up! Need a version of Doppel, the Dragon Quest art style. That'd be awesome. Fun fact, Dragon Quest was called Dragon Warrior in the West for years. Reason why, because there was a tabletop around the same time with the same name, they wanted to avoid copyright law. Since you mentioned that, I vaguely remember hearing about that. Make him a slime. Stronger, and I reached level 2. Maximum HP increases. Hell yeah. Felt good whacking that rat, right? Like an irresistible little itch, been well, truly scratched. Don't forget you're a builder, not a fighter. You want to stick to the constructions, leave the monster mashing to me. But do the mash. Still, building does look fun. Wish I could make stuff like you do. I guess wanting destruction's more my bag. Anyways, let's head to the hut before Lulu's deals all the bedding. So why, little one, alright? Better make sure you sleep with one eye open tonight. Doppel? I'm glad I met you. What do you say we explore the whole island together? Just you and me. Let's do it tomorrow. Bound to conk out any second. A slime me would be adorable. Also, this game doesn't let me have blue skin, so I couldn't make me Sag. Like, gonna have a customizable character and everything, but no blue skin. No red skin by extension. I know that's not usually the colorations of the people in Dragon Quest, but come on, you're gonna have a character customizer, but you're not gonna let us have the same amount of colors for our skin that you do our hair and eyes. Da 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 da. Good morning, you two. Hope you slept soundly, because our new life at Castaways officially begins today. Your first mission to collect some kelp for breakfast from the Eek! No! What is it, Lulu? A monster? My scowl wrinkle. It disappeared. What? The only Dragon Quest game I played is the one about the slimes. I freaking adored it. That's, what? Oh, also, side note, I should add, I played Dragon Quest Heroes 2. I love that. Because it's a Warriors game. But also, what? I should actually play Treasure Trove at some point. That's on Switch and Steam. What do you mean, the one about the slimes? One of the Dragon Quest Hero games, right? One before the Musuo ones. Both Heroes and Heroes 2 are the Musuo ones. One where you play as the slimes. I'm not familiar. Slime Hero? That's the name of one of the slot machines. There was a hero entry before playing as a slime saving other monsters. That sounds adorable! I know a friend of mine enjoyed playing a Dragon Quest mobile game. I don't even know if it's still alive, but he enjoyed that. He enjoyed a lot of things, though. What? Alright, Maroth. Oh no, I know it was you. I'm gonna skip all this drama. Huh? Ora, what's going on this time? It was on the DS? I never played it. Hey, two. Gonna want to see this. That's the culprit. That monster must be the one that's snarfed my Scalawinkle. More of an adventure game than an RPG. Ho ho ho! I wish we could do shit like that with just one swing. Whoa, it took down the whole cliff. Those steps? How would I imagine Malroth with the Mickey Mouse voice? Ho ho! This way, young whippersnappers! The floating freak can't seriously expect us to follow it, can it? Second thought, maybe we'll be able to tell something about this island. Doppel, Lulu, let's go after that monster. Got some questions that need answering. There was way too many Dragon Quest games coming out for me to keep up with them. I wanted to play them all when I was younger, and the money or the time. Now I have both, but I've lost interest. Aww, that's actually sad. Gotta cook another one of these while we're out. Alright, let's go. Oh, this way! Quickly now! And again, the older games are now more expensive, so I have to get the Japanese versions, which are cheaper, downside learning code when it comes to language. Yes, it was really fun. Well, it must have been if you enjoyed it. I mean, yeah, Mr. Mustache was saying something about, the entries 4 through 6 being extremely difficult to get your hands on. Stay where you are, you freaky foggy. I don't like this one bit. The mad old monster even made the sky turn a funny color. Mara, it's fog. Who cares about the stupid sky? I want my breakfast, and you two are gonna jolly well help me get it back. Lulu, I made another one. Calm down. We're still pursuing it, but if you really want another one, I just made another one. I will always wonder why they can't just hire basic voice actors to say lines, so they don't have to read everything. a pet peeve when it comes to video game design dialogue. I mean, the main games have voice acting, but for these side games, yeah, they don't. Unless that's just a more recent thing. Actually, thinking of Dragon Quest Heroes, there is ports of, I think, at least Heroes 2 on Switch, but only in Japan, and it has a slime-shaped controller, and I want it so bad. As you can clearly see, they have voice acting for all the grunting and attack noises, but they couldn't get someone to say basic lines. Very baffling. Oh, for these characters. Well, I mean, yeah, it costs more, you know. And this isn't exactly a guaranteed seller. This way, kitty winkles! Nearly there! But just because I understand why they wouldn't, doesn't mean that it's not a bit of a pain. He's leading us on a wild goose chase. Although I do love the idea of having a limited edition controller. Slime controller sounds pretty awesome. Yeah, there was one both for Switch, and there was a version for the PS4. It's that horrid Hammerhood. Expect us to follow him all the way to the top of the mountain. The monster got some pretty strange powers. Never felt anything like it. Need to catch up. And there was one for the PS2. That thing looked really cool. Granted, the new ones that I know of actually has the slime looking directly at your crotch if you're holding it properly. Because for some reason they have the face upside down in the design. Whoa. Place like this doing it on a deserted island. Maybe let's take a quick look at this. See if the PS2 version looks any different. Oh no, the PS2 version actually looks very similar to the one I saw for, yeah, that's the same general design that they use for the PS4 and Switch version. Though, aerogrammatically speaking, the controller does look like a pain. Yeah, it's more just one of those things that is just cool to have rather than to actually use. Come on, Doppel. Hammerhood just up ahead. Make it spill the beans on the island's secrets. There's no escape now, you sneaky scallywinkle swindler. Just hand over the valve and no one gets hurt. Surely a noble lady can permit a hungry Hammerhood her snarfed leftovers. I'll tolerate no excuses. Stealing is stealing. No ifs or buts about it. Doppel, sear that scallywinkle especially for me. Now give it back, you horrible, hoary, hairy hermit. That was one of the games I wanted to get, but I just didn't have the money to get. It does look pretty cool. Now I just have to replace my PS2. Unfortunately, those things become so expensive now. Found out the hard way when I plugged in my old one and it wouldn't turn on. Oof. Oh yes, Doppel! Just so happens that I've been waiting for a builder to rock up here for a very long time indeed. Wait. How do you know she's a builder?
Because I watched you yesterday, dumbass! Oh, you're an Azerotland, aren't you? Why, the very reason I pinched that scrumptious Kellywinkle to lower your fine friend up here. Prepare to die, bitch!
Pulls out a Glock.
Look around you, Double. The temple has lain in this sorry state for longer than I can recall. You're the builder. Believe you'll be able to. Will you be? Then prepare. Perhaps you can fix it. Everything need to rebuild the timbers right here in these chests. But a fresh-faced builder like you might find the going difficult without a blueprint as a guide.
Pretty sure you produced an improvised firearm as a builder. You already got the materials. I've seen Dr. Stone. It can be done. Also, I think an ad's upcoming. Come back, you conniving old codger. Think I'm gonna fix your house for free. Got another thing coming. PS2 and the real Xbox may not last forever. Meanwhile, the GameCube can survive a goddamn nuke. My GameCube had some issues. It didn't like to read all disc. But it wasn't the problem with the disc, because whenever we tried putting them in a Wii, they worked. So it was just the GameCube's reading issues on some games. I don't know why. It was very arbitrary which games. And it was always the same games that wouldn't read. Anyways, what's a blueprint? See, now that's a reasonable question, Olaf. My original Super Nintendo since I was a kid. Things still running, but homebrew, ROM versions that are giving me new games. Wrong with the newer consoles? I don't know, I'll be honest. You'd think every new generation would get better, but that's not the case. Doppel, why did you draw the lines on the ground? One of those blueprints that Hammerhood was talking about? Gosh, never even been here before. Still be able to draw up a design for a mountaintop temple? That's incredible. All you need to do is build. Make sure you follow the blueprint to the block now. The old loony was telling the truth. Those chests would contain everything you need to finish the job. Uh-oh, Doppel's stream's dying again. Oh no! I guess we've reached our limit. Looks like you need to do is place a masonry block in squares. And put a brazier at the top of each one. Use the gloves to make them move. Okay, yeah. I know how to build, guys. Alright, well... let's see here. Gotta wait till the ad breaks over. Uh-oh. Doppel's stream's down. Oh wait, no, I read that. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Alright, once the ad breaks over, we'll be able to finish up here. Yeah, bitrate's suffering in the red. Can't understand why it's fun to watch people play the game. When they actually play them, play types of games like this before and enjoy them, but internet drops off while I'm playing. When someone else play, I could watch them for hours. Aw, that's actually kind of nice. Alright, and ad break came to an end. Okay, so I can actually address all of you guys now. Alright, so, because this apparently is the limit for today's stream. In processing, I'd like to wish you all a fond farewell. And thank you all for stopping by. Thanks to Ina and Kat for your raids. Thanks Mr. Mustache, Ghastly, Domino, everyone. I'm not going to be able to remember everyone, but thanks for everyone who stopped by. It was wonderful to have you all. So, shameless plugs for Ko-Fi and Throne. I have those if you wish to contribute. One of these days, I'm gonna get my computer fixed up, but today is not that day. Anyway, so, I am really getting my farewells all mixed up, so let me just try starting at the top with a basic set of I'd like to wish you all a fond farewell, and thank you for stopping by. If you like this, of course, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. And if you're already, please consider subscribing, because it really helps me out. I'll probably try streaming tomorrow. Might be this. I might consider Bravely Default 2. I might do another romp of Ninjala. I don't know yet. But using the capture card picks up a lot of the heavy lifting, so it allows me to go a little bit longer. So, we'll probably keep using that for a bit. And then, until next time, then, I shall bid ye all